I told you all that fucking Needle Fiber and Trubney weren't going to be in this set back in what? December? And you're all like, Rob, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It did not make sense for Konami to not advertise such powerful cards in this set as selling points, like they did with what? The Lightsworn monster? I mean, the thing doesn't even count as a powerful card. And then they advertised Electromite. Why would you not advertise your most important cards? It just doesn't make sense. So, fucking called that shit a month ago. It's like I'm good at this or something. So, had to get that out of my system. So, contrary to what other people said that they tried to call it before me, fuck no they didn't. So, what is up guys? I'm QLIPHORT here. Whew! It's like I'm fucking good at this. We're going to talk about Extreme Forces, aka Extreme Disappointment, and I'm telling you now, Flood is going to be a hell of a ride. Now, this brings up another interesting point. You know that price card that we're getting probably, what, in August? You guys kind of wonder where Konami pulls these things from. There were 9 imports of 20 from the Legendary Collection, or from, what, the Link Brains pack? That means one of these sons of bitches is going to be a prize card, and that is going to make us all cry. And I definitely hope it's not Needle Fiber, because fucking Lord have mercy on the TCG. It's going to be some bullshit. So, this is, there's more added onto this, but for the lulz, we're going to just kind of start here. So, the Vendreads have been announced. We'll cover those here in a few minutes. And then, of course, we already know about the FA stuff. And then the last 2 cards were 2 Spirit Monsters, which, whew, God technology. Sometimes I wonder. And then, of course, these beautiful OCG imports. If you don't know, Simo literally shit his pants over Scramble Egg. Everybody kind of lost their shit over Scramble Egg, but we'll get there. So we're getting Master King Archfiend, Curious the Lightsword Dominion, Phantom Knight, QUARTZ from Gem Knights. Ooh, it's like we can FTK. Oh, wait. 1 STEELSWARM Origin, 1 Isolde, 1 Genius, Ulti Kimono Falcos, ZEFRA Metatron, Heavy Metaphos Electrum, and Scramble. You can definitely tell that Heavy Metaphos Electrum was the best goddamn one they decided to put in this set. Who knew? So we're going to start with the spirits. Karate Spirit Kuno O. Pendulum effect. If this card is Pendulum Summon, you can return this card from the Pendulum... Oh, if this card is in your if a monster's Pendulum Summon, you can return this card from your Pendulum Summon to your hand. Monster effect. When this card is normal summoned, you can send to the graveyard all spawn trap cards your opponent controls that were in the same column as this card, as the cards in your Pendulum Zones. What the fuck? Once returned during the end phase, this card is normal flip summon return to your hand. God, that's terrible. Let me guess. This one sends all monsters your opponent controls in the same column. Send all monsters to the graveyard, blah blah, during the end phase. God, I don't even... Sumo Spirit, Yukino, and Karate Spirit. Konami, what are you doing? Like, at this point in time, have you just, like, given up hope? Like, is this where we're going? Next up, the Vendread effects. Well, I guess we'll show this really quick. A subtopic to the subtopic here. Remember that Darkness structure deck I was talking about? Layer of Darkness? Well, congratulations. We're getting it April 20th. A lot sooner than we thought we were. And then, alright, so Vendread stuff. Vendread Battlelord. This is the one that acts like, fucking what's it called, right? Shockmaster? Yeah. You can ritual summon this card with any Vendread ritual spell card. You banish 1 Vendread card from your graveyard, declare 1 type monster spawn trap card. For the rest of this turn, your opponent can activate cards or effects of the declared type. If this card is ritual summoned, send the graveyard and add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your hand. And if you do, send 1 ritual or 1 Vendread monster from your deck to the graveyard. Only use each effect of this guy once per turn. I don't see on here that this is a quick effect, so that's good. Alright, so this deck still sucks. I know, I'm being harsh on this. Vendread needed a lot more. They needed literally this to be a quick effect for this deck to be good. But then it would have went into the degenerate pile and people wouldn't have enjoyed it. Vendread Core, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 of the zombie monsters from a graveyard. Special summon this card, but when it leaves the field, from an effect, you get to banish it. A Vendread monster ritual summon using this card on the field gains the following effect. your opponent can't target it with card effects. Why'd you not give it a Djinn effect? Like, come on, Konami. You know what you gotta do. Vendread charge, quick play, send one zombie monster from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard. So summon one Vendread from your deck. Why does it have to be... Well, it could just have been special summon one. Vendread Resolution, discard one card, target one Vendread monster and ritual monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster in defense mode. If you do, add that ritual from your hand. And banish this card from your graveyard, then target 5 of your banished zombie monsters, shuffle them into your deck, then draw one card. Konami, you were close. You're getting there. But we've learned our lesson. Trap cards, they're slow. I like Battlelord. I really do, but you need to do more. I understand that you only get, what, 4 cards a set for these archetypes, but there's still so much more that you could have done for this. We still need a level 10, and a banish it fulfilled the entire cost, and we're there. In other news, Sakuja's name is Saruja, the Skuldred. I don't even know how I feel about him. Alright, so anyway. Important stuff time. Pictures. Yay. We have beautiful pictures of fucking Jack's Knight, whatever the hell their names are going to be, over text. Beautiful picture. Look at that. Look at that fresh 0.99. Somebody had a meeting at the office and was like, we didn't advertise good cards. Spun the roulette of bad things, and we put this thing in the set. This thing is the worst thing I've ever seen, and I don't know why it made it in here. Of course, Electromite's a secret rare. Absolutely no reason why it wouldn't be. Random pictures from the set. You guys probably saw these. The cat still looks like it's getting fucking head. Like, whew. QLIPHORT looks like it's a rare. This thing's also looking like it's a rare. Metatron's a super. I want to say that this looks like it's a secret, but I believe it's a super because of the text not being super glossy, which honestly is fine. Lightsworn Dominion also looks kind of secret, but the text doesn't glow vibrantly, so definitely think it's a super. Same thing with this. This is definitely an ultra. Recovery Sorcerer. A lot of blue cards in this set. Good old Security Garden is a common. Hey there, Trinade. Best thing about this, the best fucking meme of this set. And we're already cooking relatively well here. Alright, so what do these 10 imports do? Well, much like the disappointment of this set that I'm feeling right now, this thing's 2 Fiend Monsters. And once per turn during your standby phase, pay 500, destroy this card. Why does this thing have a cost? Once per chain, you can pay life, or once per chain, if you pay life points, you get to send 1 Fiend Monster from your deck to the graveyard, whose attack and defense is equal to the life you paid, or defense. So you get a little bit of leeway there. And once per chain, if a Fiend Monster is sent to the graveyard, you get to roll dice. 1 added to your hand, 2 to 5, shuffle it into your deck, or 6 special summon it. Huh. This is pretty fucking bad. You guys know about this fucking guy. If his face of card is destroyed by battle, or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can target 1 card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. This card's nuts. This card's being summoned, you get to send 1 from your hand to the graveyard. This card sends to the graveyard. Oh, if a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard by card effect, send the top 3. This card's actually really good. It sucks that it's 3 monsters, but can't get away with it. If this card is Link Summon, you get to add a Gem Knight card from your deck to your hand. Yay, Fusion! You pay 1,000 points. Fusion Summon 1 Gem Knight from your extra deck by shuffling fusion materials listed or that are banished in your graveyard into your deck. But it cannot attack directly. That's fine. This card is so fucking good. STEELSWARM Reorigin. While this card is in an EDM, neither player can special summon monsters from the extra deck to a main monster zone, except to the zone this card points to. Yay, up, down. And this card cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. Also, neither player can target it with card effects. Once per turn, when a monster on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon level 4 or lower monsters, hence L-Swarms, from your deck in defense mode equal to the number of monsters destroyed. This card is fucking good for L-Swarm. This is like my favorite stun monster of the set. It's not going to make Evil Swarm any better, but goddamn, they're trying. You guys know about his Soul Day. This card's link summon, you can add a warrior from your deck to your hand, but you know, you get cock blocked by the rest of the effect. You can send any number of quips with different names from your deck to the graveyard, so summon one warrior whose level is equal to what you sent. Of course, you can only use each effect once per turn. Pretty good. QLIPHORT Genesis. This thing, when it's link summoned, this link summon card is unaffected by spell and trap cards and by activated effects of other link monsters. Once per turn, target one other face-up card you control, one face card your opponent controls. Both those cards have their effects negated till the end phase. Then when two monsters are special summoned at the same time to zones this card points to, you can add one level 5 or higher machine from your deck to your hand. Only works for pendulum summoning, but it's excellent for the recursion. And it's generic machine support, so it's really good. Ulti Kumo Focus, 2 Ritual Beast monsters. Ritual monsters, this card points to, gain 600 attack. Banish 1 Ritual Beast card from your graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1, which is actually really good for this effect. You only use the effect of this once per turn. Quick effect, return this card you control to the extra deck, and then special summon 2 of your banished. You guys know what Ritual Beasts do. ZEFRA METALTRON, aka the why the fuck was this card printed? 2 monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck. I cry every fucking time. If a monster this card points to, special summon from the extra deck, is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can add to your hand 1 monster from your graveyard or 1 face-up pendulum monster from the extra deck. Target 1 card you control and 1 monster your opponent controls or special summon from the extra deck, banish both those targets. Why? You guys know about Electromite. Load 1 into the extra deck, pop 1, add 1, and then draw 1 for the pendulum zone. Card's so broken. And of course, the best card in the set, Scramble Egg. If a monster you control is destroyed by a battle or a card effect and sent to graveyard, it's also summon 1 Sonic Chick from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Fucking Value Town. So, this wraps up Extreme Disappointment. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm out! The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.